get started, so I'll see everyone shortly. We'll be continuing Stalker today, and my voice needs a break from all the reading of Rogue Trader. So, we'll be doing Stalker. But I will see you guys in just a moment. Yo, Wolfkin, congrats on the first. Also, I just realized I forgot to change the title there. 1 second. All right, there we go. How's it going, by the way, Wolfkin? Hope you're doing well.
Hello there.
Hello, indeed. Sorry about that. I had to actually redo the title there. I forgot to do it through Restream, so it defaults back to the OG title. All right, give me 1 second to get my coffee, and I'll be good to go. Nice. So hey, it's not too far off from now. Sounds like a good time. And Hardy, you nearly made me spill one of my cups of coffee. Holy crap. All right. Oh. Got my coffee. I can tell, Hardy. You did actually get me there all with spilling my coffee almost. Oh. And Wolfkin, that is actually really awesome to hear that you the signing is so close now. I bet that's very exciting for you. Okay, 1 second. You turn off one light behind me here. There we go. All right. Ooh. I'm happy to hear it. I mean, I've said before, hopefully it all goes perfectly. But it's good to hear that you're able to do that. Definitely not easy in this day and age. And Hardy, how are you feeling, by the way? Hopefully feeling like you're over the illness. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. Okay. So, two things. First off, did look at something on my test save. Our first trip is actually going to be down to the Great Swamp. I already made a trip down there before to move some stuff, but I don't want to do anything, off camera, like major upgrades. I did go grab that P90 from down in the swamp. And kind of consolidated some stuff, moved some stuff around. And let's see. I believe I got something. What was it? Did I have the plate stored away? So we need 2 carbon fiber layers. And some reinforced carbon fiber. Okay. But we've almost got enough for this. Which would be a huge upgrade in survivability. We're gonna need to get these. Ideally. I also did upgrade our detector here up to a bear detector with the stuff we had. Go and store some stuff here real quick. So our goal for today is going to be getting we're going to be getting this swapped out. I checked, Clear Sky does have a very good upgrade that we'll be swapping to. It'll be much better. It'll actually be better than this. So we'll be doing that. We're gonna need money for that. Also, real quick, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Maintain parts, barrel. Get that working. So we have a P90 now, since I went and retrieved it. So I think we're going to actually use that rather than the carry around the Mark 14 with us right now. And we use the N94. I need to start stockpiling a couple things. we need to start stockpiling meds, as well as certain artifacts. We need to get our ecologist rating up a little bit for some of those. Store that. This here. I'll be able to make a lot of ammo for this. Okay. And this will save me money. And be a good source of, like, early AP, like, close range. It's gonna fall off, probably, but in the meantime, it'll be good. But let's go ahead and get it loaded. We need to prepare for this right here. That end, we need to be taking some quests, because I'm going to need some money before we head down to the Clear Sky Swamps here. See if we've got anything that needs delivering. We're Clear Sky, so we are friends with Freedom. So I'll go ahead and accept that. We'll keep the Deagle on us for now. Oh, I need to store the 7.62 here. There we go. I may look at upgrading our weapon. We'll see. Like our long-range weapon here. May look at getting a better scope for it. May also go with this. We'll see. I don't like its accuracy. We may also consider swapping to a 5.56. But at least for now, we're good to go. The other thing I want is a better helmet. Let me see. Okay, so we never got anything above a medium repair kit yet. So I also need to look out for tools here. I'm just gonna check one thing because I'm getting some stutters. I did turn on a setting. I got it working over some testing on the weekend, by the way. While I was not feeling very well. Yeah, I thought so. It bugged out on me and reset the cores there. I thought I was feeling that. There we are. Much better. But also, I think we're going to try and actually swap these down to the Gen 2s. I actually prefer the look of those. But, these are good, but I just prefer the white phosphorus kind of look. I find it a little easier to see, actually. But I did get A-Life Plus working, as far as I can tell. So, the AI will actually be a bit smarter here, and we'll see a bit more interactions. I'm not re-clearing that right now. I accidentally accepted that quest. We do also need to do Agroprom. While we're prepping for Monolith, we could actually do a few of these labs here. May get prepped. I don't think I've ever actually done the X18 lab. We'll also go ahead and do the Great Swamp quest eventually. Okay, so to get to Army Warehouses, where I've got a few quests that I already pre-accepted, we need to be very careful, but we need to head through Dead City. So, first order of business. Well, first order of business is actually sleep here. But yeah, what A-Life Plus does, it adds a whole lot of extra, like, scripting to the AI to make them more dynamic. That can be anything from what's it called? Anything from them actually like pushing more actively or like trying to hunt us down a little bit more to something like, say, them actually using grenades, among other things. More like useful scenarios for them. No, but if you see a pseudo giant running around, or Sudovich, don't question it. How's it going, golfing? But yeah, I did a bit of artifact hunting off stream, as well as like some moving of loot. I want to say we're gonna need 45k to swap this out. So our goal is to get 45k here. No, you're thinking of a different one. Ceto Giant is the one that puts Sidorovich's model on top of the, or like face on top of the pseudo giant. I don't know if you've seen that thread on Reddit, but it is absolutely horrifying. Right, where'd it go? Okay, hold on. How am I getting hit from behind while on the rock there? We're gonna reset. I need to get back in the swing of things a little bit. Also, I got double hit there, I'm pretty sure, by the snort. Oh. It's an interesting sight, let's just say that. Honestly, I might need to replace this pistol with, hello? There we go. I might need to replace the pistol here with something more suited for like, automatic mutant killing. So we may look at, like, I like the Desert Eagle, but honestly, I'm noticing at least this version of it has accuracy issues. And I've put accuracy upgrades into it. 67 is just not enough. And how's it going, golfing? I probably also need... This can accept a sight, right? Yes. Trust me, that's how I feel immediately having snorks like that. I thought they were dogs, which is why I ran up so much. I thought they were dogs just being quiet. No, those were not dogs. I actually almost wonder if this is actually better. I just need to get a functioning trigger here, which... Yeah, you know what? Screw this thing. The Deagle never does me well. I no longer believe in it. Behold the true majesty of Revolver. To be fair, I've had this thing fail me too, but that should be better. This won't jam on us. Speaking of jams, I actually need to repair Ooh. We need to actually clean this, and I need to get a cleaning kit here. How are you doing, golfing? Sorry for the kind of slow start. I'm kind of trying to remember where we were. By the way, we may we're definitely doing Rogue Trader Friday, but we may do it tomorrow. I'm just needing a break today from it at the very least. For my voice, the reading, especially when I start like trying to modify my voice a little bit for it, ends up eventually starting to cause me to have speaking trouble. Yeah, it's so much better using this. We can actually use the irons if we need to. Do you want us to add a beard, like a nice beard too? Or would that be too much? Actually, I need to eat here. Okay. Need to eat for that stamina recovery. Yeah, we'll be getting the money here for swapping that suit out. Oh, that is so much nicer. Okay, now that this thing doesn't have a jam chance. Yeah. The fact it has a higher rate of fire, better accuracy, and still a quick reload. And there is a scope I can get for it. I'll probably try to here soon. There we go. Also, why am I already injured? I just realized that. Take this off. Go on that soul. I'll recover our health. Let's just do this. Yeah, we're heading to army warehouses. Yeah, mutant killing SMG would be good. I tested one SMG in my personal save when I was looking or like doing the stuff to like test some of the stuff I'll be looking out for. And I've also seen actually videos of people talking about and like Reddit threads talking about this. Apparently the Caprice, the 9x18 Russian SMG that looks similar to the Scorpion, has an upgrade kit that makes it very good for general mutant killing. I tested it out before even looking that up because I was curious. I had seen it and it was curious because it sounded good. It's good. So we may look at getting one of those. Yeah, bushy beard is required if you're adding anything. Beards make things much better. Plus, then you could joke that the Snorts are malformed dwarves invading the zone from the underground. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at upgrading our artifacts. We're going to want a lot more ballistic res. This really is probably going to be our best bet. Out of what I currently have when we get it swapped over to clear sky. We'll focus on getting it upgraded. And I'm going to put this on preemptively because we're going into Dead City. But, I really do feel like that exosuit would be perfect. It'll be heavy armor. The only thing better would be some of the proto-exosuits, probably. Because those would give us carry weight on top of... on top of, like, moving quicker. Which is a consideration I need to make. Because our movement speed, part of the reason I didn't like the exosuit was the fact it actually slowed us down. Which made it hard to get away from mutants, or get positioning. So I have a feeling, if we can't get a proto-exosuit, we will be doing Agroprom, by the way, today, guys. I've planned around it enough. We're going down to the Great Swamp. We should go ahead and do it. For those wondering how I was moving stuff, by the way, off stream, I'm gonna be honest, I turned down the the travel cost to 0. But I turned the time it takes up and just move stuff. Nothing serious. I know there's a loner one. I know there's a bandit one. I don't know all of the factions that have proto-exos. But I know a few. I've gotten a few before. They're not the best for ballistic res, but we can... I know at least... Is it the loner one has good artifact slots? So with how armor class works now, where the fact ballistic res is separate, from BR class, it's actually very... Hello, Brian. It's actually very possible for us to be able to, use artifacts to supplement it and get enough to where we can more realistically survive Monolith. Because my main issue right now with our current armor, and why I'm really wanting this exosuit to be a good upgrade, is Monolith carries NATO weapons, oftentimes, or they carry AS-Vals, or like 9x39 weapons. Which is, like, the NATO weapons can either be high fire rate or it's 7.62x51 automatics that they are laser accurate with. So I really want some kind of insurance we won't just get popped from that. Didn't I store... Quick look. Okay. Yeah, hello Brian, by the way. Hope you're having a good day today. Okay, what? Hold on. I'm gonna reload this, but there's a mod on that is supposed to stop mutants and the like from spawning right next to us outside of an entryway. Also, I don't know how that dog just tanked the 357. I'm gonna check that real quick and make sure it's working or on. I had a feeling because I thought I heard something in the bushes, but I wasn't sure. You can barely see them there. It's not gonna matter because they're already spawned in, so we'll just take them out here. I'll be trying to cut back on the saving and loading, by the way. I'm allowing myself early on while we're getting back in the swing of things.
Did you
but I will cut it down. I do plan on that. Dogs definitely are behaving a lot more aggressively, too. I'm guessing that's A-Life Plus, which A-Life Plus could also be messing with some of this. That may just be a side effect of, like, why we get that weird spawn there. Also, this feels like new music. I recognize this track from somewhere, but I can't remember where. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Is there supposed to be an exclusion zone? On spawns. Where is that real quick? Safe spawn. Yeah, 10 meters. For hostile humans. Okay. Okay, so mutants are not affected, but hostile humans are. Honestly, mutants are the worst one. Well, what is it? Because I recognize the song. I just can't place the game it goes to. I know this song. And it's gonna drive me mad. Okay. I see. I'll give you an A for effort there. And for actually, you know, convincing me. Not that it takes much for that, but, yeah, I thought safe spawn affected mutants as well. That's good to know. It means... I'm gonna get up here real quick. Oh, binos. I should be using these more. I believe have I put the upgrade in? We have. Something I'm needing in the habit of. We can actually use these to scout. And it will, just like the old Stalkers, because we have that upgrade, it will highlight enemies, for us, which will help with detection. So if I'm ever not too sure... That'll be something really good to keep in mind. Here, go ahead and equip this just in case. It'll be very good to, like, just scout around and see. I know we're friends with military. Or, not military, geez, mercs. We're gonna stop here and see if they've got any jobs that we can quickly do. Or that are... Oh, that's his exosuit. I always get a little sketched out when I hear those. Drug making kit, duty kit, advanced tools, the raw stock, okay, army warehouses. Apex Mutant. This is already there. Right, accept both of those. That's already there. If it's spawning. So I would rather have that marked for me. Apex Mutant is right here. Okay. That can be one of like 3 things, none of which are good. Because that can be a pseudo giant, a chimera, or I believe a controller. Because it says Apex there. I do need some of this. We definitely need to work on the money situation, which is why I'm taking that. Because I need 45 so we can swap the suit over. How's this suit on Rupturous? Honestly, I think we're going to sell this suit here, depending on how much we can get for it. For some of the money back. I know I've put upgrades into it, and I'd like to get those back, but I mean, we didn't put the most into it, so it should be fine. Bird shooting over here. Okay. The invincible zombie. I see. Alright. Let's get headed for army warehouses. No time like the present. A bad feeling about over there. And we're gonna have to head by that. So 1 second. Technically, we're heading over to that right there. Okay, there are mercs there. Okay, well, can't see much, but it gives us an idea. I don't think we can survive a Chimera Pounce right now, which is why I'm being so cautious, because they do spawn here. Oh, that's not good to hear. Reed is gonna get me killed here, but hopefully please don't start shooting the second I'm going through the anomaly field. There we go. Just slingshot herself out. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the goals for today. We've got the AN-94. I'm fine using that for Monolith. Actually, I really do like the gun. And we've got the AK as an alternative option. So I need to build up AP ammo. And I need to upgrade it a little bit for accuracy if I can. Just to get a little bit in the works for if I need to use it in place of a DMR. We need a mutant killing SMG for on the way up there. the radar. I need to get the suit upgraded and, like, swapped out and upgraded. I believe it'll have 5 artifact slots from what I remember testing. For those who don't know, as I've mentioned before, I have an alternative save I use for testing purposes. Where I will actually, like, spawn stuff in to see somewhat if I'm curious, just so I don't have to go looking it up. And it gives me a better idea when I'm able to test against stuff. But if I remember right from what I did on Sunday, I believe it's 5 slots, which will be good. We can go down to Agroprom after we get that too. Just so we have the ballistic res in case they've got some dangerous mutants down there. Because supposedly all the labs have been changed. Which is why I'm, like, being very careful with them. Supposedly all the labs have been changed around a bit.
Well, look who it is. Hey, buddy. How's it going on?
Alright. So where's this mutant? It's further out over here. And we've also got someone over there. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that's a chimera. Alright, we need to get a move on. I'm pretty sure that's a chimera, though. Going off the fact it instantly started hauling ass the second it heard something. And that running pattern seems similar to what I... Okay. And they took care of it. Oh, hey, what do you know? Just saw Freedom take shots at Chimera. Sounds like I was right on the money. Well... Okay, that is a ecologist there. Good, I can identify that. Not that it's hard, because we knew it was a Apex mutant. So it's not hard to identify when you know that part. But it's good. Gotta be careful around the fallen helicopter here. Well, Chimera is dead, there could be other stuff around here. We know it was Freedom who killed him. I'm seeing if there's any outfits I could maybe pick clean, to be honest. Yeah, it's literally right here. It's already been looted. Figured as much. There's the road to radar. I was actually thinking it was Monolith at first, to be honest. With where that fight took place. But it's Freedom here holding the wall. I don't remember if I have a sphere helmet. I'm pretty sure I do in Rostock. If I remember right, but I'm not sure, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. We're gonna go ahead and grab that for later. Because that may become our helmet of choice for running around with. It's not the best helmet at all. It's actually not really great against Monolith, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we see an artifact right there. Or I just go running in. Clear sky. We got shots happening over there. Okay. Don't mind me. Fractures, thank you for dealing with that. Keep the loot. You deserve it for dealing with that for me. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to this now. P90 is not great because, well, you can see the sight there. It's got a fixed sight, but it's a cheap AP option. It'll let me save some AP ammo. Someone's getting hit with that pipe there. Think we got him? There we go. Also, I think our delivery target just got gunned down here. Kinda unfortunate because we literally just got here, but... I mean... Let's see. Oh, that's... pretty acceptable. Okay. And what do you have? You know, what, did this guy just get scorched in nuclear fire here? I'll take the AK first. Yeah, this M4, I'm curious what that can accept. Okay, so rather than this, go with that. I'll take this outfit for now. Ooh. That is not bad. We're gonna take a couple of these here. We're gonna drop some of this off, obviously. Since we're right next to a friendly base. Take that myself. Oh. Take that off, put that on. There we go. Since we're right here, we're gonna drop this off. This will be our helmet. I'll take an Alton helmet. Don't mind me. We killed him fair and square for it. This will probably end up selling. I just need to check and see. Okay, we don't need that. We need carbon fiber layers. 2 of them. We're gonna go ahead and drop. What all can this use? May use this. We may use that arrow. I'll put this up too. 750 RPM, decent recoil control. A little bit heavier, but that's fine. Stash this here. We're going to drop a few things off. Okay, so we still... Oh, I forgot I haven't been to Army Warehouse before. The actual, like, warehouse. Here's our other package delivery. We can at least do that. Still got these two to go clear. We've got a stash right here we'll collect. As soon as we get a set of advanced tools... Hey, we got something for you. As soon as we get an extra set of advanced tools, we should be much better off. We got 2 Phantom Stars, so I've got... an out, so we're not... Like, if we really need to... once we're in... radar... and sell this. That's a 15 round 1911. I'm actually tempted to keep that. What's our current gas mask? 25. I think we'll sell this Sevasuit gas mask. I don't see myself using it really, since I am going to be shooting for a heavy kit here. And sell the playing cards. Sell the buckshot here for a little bit of extra money. Got half of what we need. For the suit itself. We'll store these Phantom Stars here. I'm actually a little surprised he's not buying the AK-5. Let's see. This is going to determine if we actually want to use this. This used to have a bugged reload. It's not. Okay. We're using that Saiga. That will be our alternative to the Chimera Hunter here. As a mutant killing option. I'm going to store these for now. I need that. We'll go ahead and store these. Backer off just because why not? Let's also go ahead and store the AP ammo here. That 5.56 AP, I might use that. We'll put that there. Actually, you know what? No. Howdy, boom. I just thought about it. We're better off doing this. Because I can turn that into AP ammo for this. But howdy, boom. Hope you're doing well. Your tormentor will not leave you. Man, it is just a war zone. Our other target just got killed. I'm going to rush over there so, you know, we get someone to shoot at here. There we go. And there's Hardy, always ready with the scares. Just go in and have a caffeine tablet here. Blowout is very soon. Okay, keep that in mind. Ah, he wanted... Okay. This guy wandered too close. And got blasted. Okay. Mercs. We'll go ahead and take these. Reach with this.
Место хоть и есть свободное.
One's in here, okay. Alright. Man, Freedom's active today. I'm actually roaming around doing stuff. I mean, you know, if he ever picks up old habits, you'll know he's napping instead. Boom. This would be tempting to have as a Seva suit. Duty Seva suits are actually the good ones. In the sense that they're really good against mutants. Not gonna be basically anything on these guys. Ooh, PDAs. I stand corrected. Duty Seva suits are actually the really good ones. And what's up here? Prototype detector. No. Well, maybe. I was lurking there for a good bit, so I may not have seen the clip. I may have seen the actual moment. Actually, I think I did see you post a clip in there. Which I'm guessing is the one. Seems clear. Grenade. Thought I heard something. Go and take those. I do know we got him really good with the jump scares last night. All right. See? What's this? Sidorovich's shipment. Those are the whispering. Okay. I don't think the Red Forest is open to us yet. I think we do have to turn off the Brain Scorcher before that. Otherwise, I'd be rushing to these. I think we're going to go back the way we came through here and go down to Yontar. What's the shooting? We're going to hear a lot more shooting with the A-Life Plus being enabled. It's good to, you know just in case. We did loot one of these. Let's go ahead and use it. Actually, do I need details, parts? Okay, so we don't need the parts from this. But I do from this. But I don't want to tear that apart. Yeah, and this is the one that can replace our current Seva suit here. And be much better. Because this one's mutant resistant. Alright. Freedom's here. Or Hercules. Alright, we're gonna head back to Dead City. I really shouldn't do this encumbered, so I may drop off some stuff. We'll see. Let's check that. You know what? We'll stash that for now. Since I plan on keeping that. That'll be a good Seva suit for when we do some of the other labs as like a good kind of middle ground. For resistances to armor. Very upset that all the dutiers actually got themselves killed outside of that one who chose to hide in a bush. You guys are good. Must have been a mutant over there. Alright. Checking here. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. We'll go down here next. Then we'll go down here. We'll probably clear this out on the way down. And then we'll go here. Alright. So, any more horror games planned, by the way, Boom? Also, we're going to run an ad here during the load screen, so we'll be right back. Might then make some extra coffee. Hey. Let me just take a look here. Okay. Yeah, we'll sell this off. I was just taking a look to see if it had the parts we need. We need to keep an eye out for is actually... Have I even found any of it here? No. Type exclamation point join if you wish to join the Wolfkin in the dungeon. I thought I heard something right above us here. Okay. I need a stamina restoring artifact thinking about it now. That would be really nice. And it would really help ensure we don't run out of stamina against the wrong mutants. I'm gonna stop in here and sell the freedom suit.
No firearm.
Fine.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Shut up. There we go. We'll sell that. I'll go ahead and sell this since we have the Apocalypse Helm here. Yeah, he's not selling 556 yet. Just make sure there's no deliveries or anything to ecologists here. Great salts we'll take. We're gonna be going down there. Duty patches we can take. Sharpening kit, we've got some extras. Okay. Ooh.
Well, look.
Yeah, Boom. Any new horror games planned? Are you by chance gonna, re-pick back up Amnesia the Bunker, perhaps? Hey, quit running. Get back here. Now you can run off. We actually just got a artifact. Kind of crappy one, but an artifact nonetheless. Also, the heaviest of the artifacts. Like, it's bad and it's heavy. The two worst things, but we're going down to Yontar so we can go ahead and drop that off. We're gonna go to Yontar. We're gonna... Okay, we're gonna just get out of here. After I sharpen my knife. There we go. Helmet's probably in need of a little repair here. Same with our armor. Hey! Who's in control of that? I feel like we'd be seeing mercs here if they were in control. Like, outside the front. Okay. Oh, interesting. It actually changes our sprint animation. Depending on which scope we're using. Or if I guess it's just if I hit B while sprinting. Okay. Quickly. We're gonna head back here. I'll do another dungeon here in the load screen, as well as we'll do another 1 minute if it lets me. We'll probably do it on the next one. Here. We'll do the next 1 minute on the next load screen, but we'll go ahead and do another dungeon here. You know, golfing. That does seem like a game he would like, by the way. Yeah, join for the chance for some redeems, some good stuff. All the niceties. Get yourself some vouchers for some jump scares. That kind of good stuff. Speaking of, real quick. 1 second. think we've got a few good ones. We'll enable that one. And I'll need to take a look. But boom, yeah, here it is. Okay, I do have it enabled. All right, just wanted to take a look here. And you're I can definitely see it. Well, for one, Boom, I was mentioning how you still need to play through the bunker. You know, you still have to make your way through the French bunker that you started. But golfing, I'll let you dig up and repost the game description you gave before. Last I saw, you're about a third of the way, Boom. The bunker can actually be a little bit on the long side, depending on how quickly you go through it. If I remember right, where you are. Of course, I didn't see everything. Also, this is nice. That's actually a G36 I'll use. Anyway. That was our stash from our Merc friend. I think. We'll go grab this stash too, just in case. Yeah, I shouldn't have doubted you, Golfing. That is exactly the kind of game you would like. Actually, we got someone wanting to be led to Agroprom. There's snorts here, supposedly. But we got someone wanting to go to Agroprom. That's perfect. That's actually where we're going. Don't mind if I help myself here real quick. They got to that one.
Ну, привет.
Set the waypoint here. We'll grab that guy going to Agri. Ow. Look at that. I know it's painful, but we gotta work through it. My foot's only a little bit busted up here. I mean, golfing. Are you surprised? With half the stuff you see Boom play, well, maybe. Fucking hell, Wolfkin. Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that's a voucher one. Alright, we'll jump over here. Where is it? Okay. Here and walking, that's why I'm just checking right there real quick. Okay. So it's right here. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, that did get me very good. Not a great stash, but hey. Let's go ahead and get this guy. We'll quickly grab some stuff and then head down to Agroprom. There's a guy who wants to be delivered. You know, I guess our kind of friend group plays a lot of weird stuff thinking about it now. By the way, guys. Oh, that's an exosuit. Okay. I thought I was hearing a pseudo-giant for a second there. They're in the tunnels. Oh, I thought I was hearing a pseudo-giant walking around there for a second. But, fine. Not even an exosuit, just very loud pipes. Alright. Urgent message, need a guide. You need to be there in 3 hours. Not a whole lot of time, but I mean, we're literally heading right there, so... drop this off. I don't even think that's enough time to actually pick anything up. I could probably grab a coffee. I was gonna grab a coffee while we were here. I think we can at least manage that. Alright. Oh, I was also gonna deliver the prototype here. Shit, clock's ticking. Come on, come on. Over here, you. We got people to deliver. Job is done. Also, go ahead and drop this off because it's heavy. What are you aiming at? And we'll get moving. Let's be careful of any anomalies here. We don't have long before they'll get pissed at us, so you just move on here. Ganja Bummer. There's some very great names golfing in this. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of good ones. All right, we'll do a 30-second ad here while we're loading in. That'll be just enough time to get rid of any pre-rolls. Shit. Well, of course. You know, it literally didn't crash on me at all before this. Why is it without fail it does this? Every time I load this game up when I'm streaming, every single time. Name a more iconic duo than Stalker and Crashes. Boom, good sport. Yeah, you know, I could see that. That would fit right in too. You know, he said it right the first time. Boom, good sport. You know? That's a good trait, you know, being able to take shit and not break from it. And lead the charge, Wolfkin, back into the zone here. Get this loaded up quick. And why is that, Boom? Why is that? All right. There we go. Try and get that fixed again. Golfing over here, playing the long con. All right. Well, I'm getting this loading back up here. We'll do a couple dungeons for you guys. Give you guys more chances to get those tickets. Yeah, type !join if you wish to join. Boom. You want in on this? You want some tickets to send some jump scares back my way? You go through and look and see if they've added more community-made gear. This too. We need more looks. I guess I could do that while we're letting this load up here. All right, I have a feeling this is... Cancel that one. I have a feeling because it bugged out the CPU cores. That one's was stuck on a weird load. All right, there we go. See if anyone gets anything good here. And while I'm getting this loaded up here, let me also see if I can add some extra gear to the roster here. Yes. Yes. There's a few good ones here. That have been added. No. I am golfing. I am actually on an Intel card. And an Intel CPU. Funny enough, I'm actually in the process of getting a motherboard to upgrade my GPU, actually, here soon. Had to cancel some 486. No. I've actually got a good CPU. I've got a Intel 12400. So it's actually like a decent CPU. As for the GPU, it's an Arc A380. So, not great there, but hey. Come on, Gamma. But Gamma's always just been like a slow load, and I've got it on the SSD too. Part of what I'm kind of waiting on with I was waiting on with the motherboard is trying to decide honestly if I needed to pick out, say, new SSD with a bit more space or something, because I'm honestly thinking I might need to. Simply because I have run into some storage issues with some of the games you've played. Just not having enough here. All right, we'll add a few more of these while it's loading up now. Finally, like it's finishing up the load here. Add a few more to the loot pool, and we'll run another dungeon here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited. There's a couple games I've been kind of holding off streaming, because I wanted to get the graphics card first, like graphics card set up and everything. I was because originally, supposedly, the graphics card should have worked in my PC, but yeah. And the tickets aren't useless, Hardy, by the way. Sorry, I I missed that there. The tickets aren't useless. You got a good amount of jump scares there, among other things. We'll do another one here. Plus, it's meant to save you guys channel points. Let's see, i9. Okay. Yeah, I've got 32 gigs of RAM. DDR4. It's not DDR5. The Not gonna lie, that 2 terabyte NVMe. That's some money right now, from what I've been looking at prices on them. That's some money. Oh, it's finishing up the load here. We'll go ahead and run another ad. It should be finished, but just to get it out of the way so we don't have to worry about it. Because it should take a few minutes here. We'll take a quick restroom break and everything. It's in the process of the game actually loading up, by the way. It did initialize and everything. It's just got to finish here. But it should load properly this time. Generally, if it makes it to actually black, like out of the anomaly little logo there, it's working. Yep, there we go. All right. Go ahead and pull this back down. Do the autosave here. I should probably go for a quick save. Autosave's better. That's some awesome stuff to get for free there. Not gonna lie. Especially that RAM. 64 gigabytes of RAM. DDR4 or DDR5 is pretty nice. And a small fortune right now. No kidding, they're golfing. Like, I always hear these horror stories, for instance, of people just throwing out like, say like I always hear these horror stories of like someone goes to college and then their parents will just like throw out like a $3,000 gaming PC or sell it for like $50 or something. And it's like, why? Why? Why would you ever even consider that? Like, it's crazy how little people value electronics in some cases. Especially expensive ones. Like, I mean, to be fair, RAM used to be like dirt cheap for a while there. You used to be able to get like a 32 gig of like, for instance, mine 32 gig kit for DDR4. Used to be like $50, and now like it and storage both used to be dirt cheap, which I really wish. I grabbed it. I grabbed storage when it was still cheap. That was a mistake. I was so focused on getting some of the other stuff and having other stuff come up. I was like, it'll stay. No, I should have known better with the rise of AI coming. As soon as I saw RAM jump up, I should have expected that. But like storage drives, you used to be able to get like a 1 terabyte drive SSD drive for pretty, like, very cheap. Um, and now you know, it's still not as expensive as some of the other parts, but it's getting up there. Ooh, what kind of uh, five 5-year old? What kind of drives are they? Are they like more modern SSDs like NVMe's, or are they a bit older drives? That's still a lot of storage. And, as long as it's working, any storage is good storage, and you can find a use for. Pseudo dog there. And pop. That was a pseudo dog. Just SATA drives? Hey, SATA drives still work. I mean, they're still good for just general storage. Not good for gaming anymore, because most games are optimized for SSDs, unless it's like older games like what I use mine for. But still pretty good. Also, actually great for video storage. Like that, honestly, that's one of the main things that's kind of kept me from wanting to, or like from doing a whole lot of video editing yet, is the storage space I just don't have on this PC right now. So I was looking at drives as something else I'd probably want to upgrade here. Okay, so yeah, they're wanting delivered here, so this is perfect. Hey, that's not bad at all right? He gets his space, he's not out too much money, and you get 4 terabytes of drive, so that sounds like a win-win. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've considered like getting some old SATA drives, just because those are what's actually gonna be like cheap. I've considered getting like 1 or 2 extra SATA drives, just so I can start having space for like video editing and that on this PC.
Слушаю тебя.
That I really have been like kind of looking at doing like actual edited videos for like YouTube and that. Because I've got all my old, literally all my old VODs since I first started streaming saved. Just they're all unedited on YouTube, and you know, would be nice to get a few of them like trimmed down, done up nice, and all that. Where is the stash? There it is. Okay. Oh.
Привет, брат.
We'll grab that stash over here. No. I need to turn that in before he goes away. Quit it. Get over here.
Ну, что расскажешь?
Don't go wandering off on me. Urgent message. What do you need? Yontar. Well, it would be good pay, but I don't feel like making the trip back. We're gonna loot these two stashes. We'll go over here and get the prototype. Maybe not this stash, depending on where it is here. Hold on. I just noticed this is near the psi anomaly here. Okay. Hold on. First off, we need some stamina back. I'm also gonna go ahead and pop that. Actually, it's showing this. Showing it's right here. I don't have to go in there, that's perfect. I don't like being left out of the firefight there. Was it? Yeah, it's literally right here. Okay. More rifle casings. I can use it. We'll go grab the other stash. We'll go get the prototype. And it's down to Great Swamp. Oh. Where's this? This one's a weird one, right? I want to say it's up in the tree here. So I'm pretty sure we have to do this. This is gonna suck if I miss. Alright. Doing this the way I should have here. Hold on. At least it didn't hurt me too bad, actually. Apparently, you know, that big of a fall is nothing too bad to worry about here. It's probably not even worth it here, but hey.
Место хоть есть свободное.
Actually, I will need that upgrade kit. You know what? Not too bad. Also, the beans are nice. I need to get the mutant cooking kit online, too. Alright, we'll head for the prototype detector. Wait for the prototype detector. We'll go down to Great Swamps for the hopefully the final time. We will have enough to what's it called? Exchange here. Got a pot going. Oh, pot of food. I was wondering if they meant something else there at first, but no, they're meaning a pot of food. That's not good. Well, far be it from me to stop you from having a good time. I mean, we're about to actually go down there. I just want to get this exosuit first, and then we're actually going to be heading back up through here and going down. Which is why I brought my shotgun. I should have actually repaired that Saiga, but... Okay, you. All right. Hold on. Freaking lurkers getting involved. Okay, we got it. The two silent mutants just guarding this, by the way. Can I just point that out? Okay, it's still a little bit further this way. But both the mutants that are traditionally, like, more silent being the ones guarding this. Yeah, that seems like my luck. We get zombies over there. Another ecologist who wasn't ready for dogs. Taking that. I like that gun. Where are you guys doing here? What is military doing here? He bled out. I don't know what they're doing here. I'm glad they didn't shoot. How close am I to the exit? It's right there. We're gonna have to run by the military base and the helicopter after we just shot one of them. I heard two as well.
Надо бы быка проверить.
Apparently we need military patches for something. Alright, quickly. But they just buried a cache near the Agroprom Underground. Hmm. Let's quickly take a caffeine tablet here. I'm going to need to be unencumbered here. We'll get this on the way back. Oh, this is what I was worried about. All right. All right. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. I want out of here. Oh, that is entirely what I was worried about. When it came to the military actually aggroing there. I am so glad I have good armor. It's not the best armor, but it's good. I had to pause there because I was like, am I going to live this? I was trying to think about what my hotkeys were, actually. That's why I have the helicopter patrol. Jeez, Hardy. That is why I have helicopter patrols turned on, because it makes the helicopter, like the military, and like you have to actually be tempted or like be in a good position, and really take them more seriously. Because otherwise, they're essentially like they're mercs. We'll head down to Clear Sky Base. We'll try and get there relatively quickly. We'll take a Hercules. I should do the military on the way down, because then we'll get paid when we get down there. Yeah. We'll do the military on the way down, and then we'll take a trip back up to Agroprom Underground there. I'm really hoping that... Fucking hell. Oh, you have 3 lives. We have 3 lives. The life jump scare always gets me. Go ahead and eat that creamed corn here. Our character's health is actually looking good. It looks like we got healed up on the entrance here. On the travel. So I just need to do some quick gear maintenance. Just to make sure my gear's not getting too worn down. That's good. And we use that to make sure this gets up to 100%. Alright. This was a nice find. That's a good close range option. Actually, that one's much better than the AK in my opinion. Alright. Do a quick scan here. I see dead bodies. What is that? Dogs. What's over here? Looks like pseudo dogs and dogs. So we got dogs over this way. Dogs and a bloodsucker. The dog actually scaring the bloodsucker off. Hold on. Trying to help the pup out here. Right there. You know, did I get it? Somehow the dog survived and the bloodsucker did. Let's go and swap that out for a second. Took out the dog there. All right. I'm sorry. Fuck off. Fuck off there. Immediately went to the grab. Alright. And it came from down a slope, so I couldn't quite see it. By the way, this is why we're upgrading our armor. One hit nearly killed me there. I'm out of med kits. I craft one real quick while we're... Yeah, we can do a few here. Alright. Let's preemptively use one of these. Where is that? All right. Screw you. Oh, man.
Ну, жив буду.
And that's why I want to get that Saiga actually upgraded. Just so, because like, the two shots are nice, but sometimes you just don't get a square on shot, or like with bloodsuckers, you can't see them. And it can lead to some super sketch moments. Or there's just more than one. Oh, on top of... Alright, just listening there, because we do have Or we did have a bloodsucker right here. On top of, since that one's mag fed, it'll be a little bit quicker. I'm gonna go ahead and unequip this. Oh no, because I'm about to fight. Oh, come on. We'll do this. Gives us the room. Gives us the room here. By the way, that swap speed is really what made me, like, determine this is definitely better. That swap speed combined with the... what's it called? Combined with the fact it reloads still pretty quick still, and has a higher rate of fire, just makes that a whole lot better. Okay. Now, we want to approach the machine yard from... I'm going to have to go through the dogs here. Because I want to approach from this side. Golfing. Oh. Man, that bloodsucker just ruined my gear, too. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Okay, so we got clear sky moving up. Let's go ahead and move up here. We want to move up at the same time as they are. This is definitely not the side I want to be assaulted from, those problem. I know we just passed the stash, but I need to get a move on here. Because we want to get behind... Is that at me? Okay, that's... scientist there. That scientist, it's probably safe to run over there, make a quick save, and go from that side. The helicopter's coming back around. We'll probably want to push in quick. Alright. As long as we can confirm there's not many on this side, it'll be fine. Alright. Where is that from? Alright. Ow. Okay. Couldn't really see him there. You up? Get in here. Just rushing B here real quick. All right. There we go. That's not it. Where's the last one? We're on our way there, all right? I've literally just got to do this real quick for the money that we need. Holy crap. I don't know what he had, but he had something big there. I did not want to get hit by. All right. He had some kind of bolt action there, and I wasn't sure what. I don't want to be hit by any of them. We'll grab this because we'll sell it on the way down. But we're literally going to exchange our suit out, and then we're good to go down there. After I pick up some meds. I thought so. How do you have a broke? Since when did they remove parts from weapons? Oh, no. I will shoot you. I will shoot you, bud. These are my kills. KSG, thank you. Why do so many in the military here have NATO weapons? I know they killed Clear Sky, but apparently that Clear Sky group was absolutely stacked. No, no, you don't. You've already taken enough. Holy crap, he has stolen a lot. Kind of tempted to grab that, actually. Alright. Stay sheltered. What is... There's about to be a very big explosion. 950 RPM. Okay. Yeah, that's getting kept. Got an admission coming, by the way, which is why we're just sitting here. I may see if I can, after we do the suit exchange, I might just go ahead and swap that over. I would much prefer having 4 shots over 2. When we go down there. That scientist will die and we'll get to loot his body too. Alright, we're just snacking away here during the emission. Alright. Eat up. But yeah, we just need meds and to swap our suit and we're good to go. This should be like, when we get it swapped, I might actually just tear this for the upgrade parts. What are we going to need for this? Okay, so we need a medium kit. Alright. We're good there. Real quick, I need to check one extra thing. That's what I thought. We need these. That scientist probably just made off with a couple of them. Already got the poly. Grab those plates. That should be the carbon fiber we need for our, what's it called? Our ballistic plate. Alright. That's secured. That should have helped clear the path. Go ahead and drink this. Very happy we got this. Need to stay away from that helicopter. Got extremely happy we got the... What's it called? The KSG there. Okay, just rat. Alright. We're taking this because I could upgrade that later. We can possibly get like the swamp thing or some of the other upgrade kits for it. Pseudo dog. These stalkers over here. You can go ahead and turn on the headlamp. It'll make stalkers have an easier time seeing us, but I do need it here. Okay, those are just dog bodies. Alright. We're almost there. Your aggro prom is on the way, golfing. Your patience shall be rewarded. I am hearing boards. I just saw a report for boards, so 1 second. Over here. Fire and suppress shots, no less. That's off towards the pump station. Need to be careful. Fractures can be here. And fractures will absolutely mess me up. Or like that. That too. And that same cat just killed another Clear Sky member. Who we heard shooting? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Okay. Any more? Gonna grab this stuff. We'll deconstruct this. Let's take that because that's about all we need here. Actually, pretty sure I'm fine on those plates. So we'll take that. I'm not a huge fan of the Forester. I've mentioned my issues with it before. Another dead clear. Okay, well, I'm not taking that because that's clearly too much. I'll take some parts out of it, though. And we'll take the car for you. Okay. I'll take this because I know I can sell it as well here. Pretty sure I have enough of these plates, but we'll take one more. We can still move. Man, those stalkers just got pieced up by cats. Can't blame them. They're coming out of the swamps here. So I can't blame them. I don't see anyone up there. I'm just trying to look and see what I can do to repair my limbs here. Let's go ahead and do this. enough. Alright. Anything to clear dizziness, do I? Guess I could use this. We actually do need food, so why not? Clear Sky died. There's a chance someone could be up here. Okay. Good. All right. And we've made it. So we'll swap armors. We'll either tear this up or sell it off. We'll see what I decide, but with how our money looks. Okay, good. You know, I should probably... And we got a quick save recent enough, I guess. And it's just a little bit longer. We'll sell this. We'll sell the Keter here. We swap that. We get paid here as well. We head back up through Agroprom. We head down into the underground. I've got my helmet picked out, but I would like to find something in better repair. Oh. I'll use another Hercules. I would like to find one in better repair, so maybe I don't have to make the heavy armor repair kit. We can also take... I want to take a look at some attachments down here. Job is done. So let's do the outfit swap first before we get anything, just so I can lighten our load here. Make a quick save first. It's not... You jumped up 4 days in less than 1 there. Come now. Takes me a little bit of time. Alright. Exosuit heavy armor. 30k. Okay, so it's not as expensive. But it's still pretty expensive. Alright. That is so much better. Nice. Okay, so we can also immediately upgrade it. It's 4 artifact slots. But that is so much better on survivability. Okay. Alright. On that case... Go ahead and equip that. Let's tear this up so we get the outfit kits out of it. I get all the basic ones and none of the good ones. Of course. One second. 1 second. We'll do this. Here, while I'm doing the quick selling and like buying of supplies, we'll do a very quick 2-minute ad here, and we'll be right back. It'll just be real quick. But yeah, we're literally gonna head back up golfing, and we're gonna do aggro prom. I just need to buy some meds first before anything else. But this will reset our timer, so we'll be right back. All right. There we go. Now, this is actually super heavy armor. We have even less move speed, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Wondering if I want to clear this. I do need these kits. I'll give it one more chance here. Okay, we got him. I got the kit I needed. I can craft these kits, so it's not a big issue, but it's just a pain. So I'll have to go all the way back up north to do so. So I'd rather not if I have to. Go ahead and do all these. All right. Go ahead and put our lobster eye in. Put our plate in, just because why not? Put that on. And we'll put this in. We'll be swapping some of our stuff around when we go through. I may want this. We'll see. These are common enough. We'll go ahead and sell it. Real quick. I do want to take a look at some sites. You have the good site here for this? No. Apparently it resells you the bandit armor if you trade them. Go ahead and grab this. Welcome back, everyone, by the way. What do you mean? We're literally on our way up there. We just gotta turn in that first. Get my extra pair of gunsmithing kit. Tool. Let's just clear out the local pharmacy here. We need to get ready for aggro prom. Grab that. Go ahead and grab this. 30k, but... Alright. That's good. You're mooching around. We're part of their... You know, this is our base too, alright? There are brethren here. Yeah, we can spare one caffeine tablet. Don't mind him farting there. He ate a bad can of beans. Alright. But yeah, we should be good to go here now. We've got this. Don't like our helmet situation, but it's better than nothing. See, we're spreading the joy around. We're giving out just a little bit here. Ooh. I think I gave a lot of money for one caffeine tablet.
Здравствуй, здравствуй.
There we go. Just fix some of our money issues here real quick. Yeah, see if I can get a... I probably don't have the stuff here for a repair kit C. I just want to check real quick. I just don't get why I'm losing, or like, why I even should care about bandit favor. Okay. I can probably afford this, so hold on. Do that. Grab that. You don't say. Well, luckily, you know, we were just going to be traveling by Agroprom anyways if we couldn't go to the Agroprom Underground. So I guess we're going to the Agroprom Underground. I need to not waste those. Okay. Quickly. All right. Let's see. Lever, choke, trigger, guard. Okay, we got the trigger. And we'll just have to use the rest of the repair kit here. There we go. We'll just go ahead and sell this. I'm just grabbing the good stuff here real quick. Yo, Matthew, just in time to see us head up in just a moment here and do Agroprom Underground, even if, you know, some people are dissenting and saying we won't. Won't say who. How's it going, Matthew? We'll quickly lighten this up. Not throwing shade either. Alright. There we go. Yeah, just in time to see us do the run-up. See, we were waiting to make sure everyone was here golfing. I'm trying to be polite, you know? Alright. Those, someone who we know might say I may or may not be stalling there. Go ahead and scrap these. Get all this weight off of us here. But, you know, I would never. All right. How is that movie, by the way? It looks interesting, Matthew. I'm a little curious if they actually do it well or not. Considering the source material. Alright, so we got this. This will probably end up being our suit for radar as well. Unless I just get stupid lucky. Alright. You want Agroprom underground golfing? We're on our way up. The wait is over. I just gotta real quick, you know. We're gonna make a little drop off right there. Of 2 guns. I actually don't need this equipped right now. Let's go with this. This will give us stamina and... yeah, we're still fine on carry weight. That'll give us stamina and bleed res. Is that the one that's supposed to be similar to Papers, Please, out of curiosity? I know there was one game that was coming out that was similar to Papers, Please. That was supposed to be coming out here soon. Alright, let's run with this out. We're gonna run through pump station here. Check the local hands and all, you know. Make sure we still have it here. Also check this. Okay, I didn't leave anything here. So we've got our shotgun now that we're going to be bringing down there. We'll grab that on the way up as well. Oh. One more thing before I forget here. Do that. And we'll convert to it. Yeah, we'll just convert 2 of those. Okay. I thought the name sounded familiar, so I'm glad I actually remembered which game that was. Here, let me just go ahead and set a marker here. Okay, so that's, in Cordon. We need to just head straight up. And we have enough radiation res, we can run through the water here. Okay, I did get the side dog. Glad I spotted that. Well, I know the game you're actually talking about there somewhat, luckily. So I know roughly what that one's like, at least. So feel free to if you want. Why am I just such a bad shot on the cats here today? There's the second one. Okay.
Так, поглядим.
I heard shots over there, but I'm pretty sure they were not hostile. Man, it feels so nice to actually have the radiation resistance to take the shortcuts here. I see something right there. We'll make a bit more of the KS-23 ammo before we travel. I'll need a good bit of this stuff. Okay.
Так, ну, посмотрим.
It's doing that effect. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pre-craft the ammo while we're standing right here. I know, scary crafting menu here, golfing. Or is it the side effects that got you? Alright. Don't worry if it's the side effects, it's all in your head. Even if that's partially the problem. Bloodsucker. And trust me, I can understand. I know it scares Hardy sometimes because of how much I can sit in those menus. Okay. Oh, that is actually a lot better in the health, by the way, there. This armor was definitely worth it. Just quick draw the size or the bloodsucker here. With our 357, because why not? Let's see. Okay, so this is ballistic rest, so we actually won't need this when we go down. Just in case that's still hostile on me, we'll get moving.
Вроде получше.
Alright. I have a feeling that is hostile. Matthew. Joining in on that too, I see how it is. Alright. Let me make sure this is clean too here. Just want to make sure our guns are clean before you go anywhere. Okay, so I've got a small amount of repair kits. Good. Or like cleaning kits. We're wrapping it up, all right? We're heading off.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm not confident. So I'd be overconfident. There's a reason I was hesitating before we left here. I know where we're going, except I don't know how this route works. Oh. All right. We grab that. Gravel. All right. I'm hearing shots. Oh shit.
Так. Что тут у нас?
Oh shit. We've got a dwarf guarding his tunnel here. We've got a little man guarding his tunnel. Holy crap, that is a trail of bandits.
Call ambulance! Call ambulance! But not for
Hopefully
me.
not for me. Okay.
До свадьбы заживет.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be for me here. Okay, I'm using F and J. Quit it.
I'm not dead.
Yeah.
He is now.
Dead. Yes, he is.
I'm not.
He isn't? Well, he will be soon. He's very ill.
I'm getting better.
I'm not,
He'll be
he
dead
is.
in a moment.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Yeah, I wish that helicopter was a little quieter. I thought I just heard footsteps here. I did. I did, in fact, hear footsteps. And he did, in fact, explode into a
Это, наверное.
gory mist there.
Что тут по припасам? Ага.
I don't want to be near that. I don't know what the range on that thing is. I'm not about to find out. Even had a grenade. So nice of the bandits to try and help out the mutants here. Where are we running from? Got this handled. Alright. Let me repair my suit. Since they were so nice as to shoot me, too, while delivering the goods. What am I doing on 350? We'll grab just a bit more. Alright, how bad could this really be? That's always a good feeling when you can get someone to rage quit. Not gonna lie, I've probably done that a couple times on Crossout, you know, another free-to-play, because of some of my designs for my vehicles. And I've definitely made some people rage quit in Battlefield before. I know that one for a fact.
Ammunition is not going to get you any closer to the underground.
I'm in the underground. I'm in the underground here golfing. Oh, what kind of hellish area am I getting into? All right. Oh, I am in total danger there when it comes to electricity. I hope this place isn't an electrical anomaly area. Where the hell did it put me? Also, am I slowly baking here? All right. I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go here. Actually, I can kind of see there's not a way that way, so... All right. Ow. How is that hitting me? Golfing, I'm forced to go the weird way. I had no choice. That's why I was making sure I was prepared before we went in here. I had no choice in going the weird way. This is why I was, like, taking so long kind of preparing. Because I don't know this way. Alright, I'm guessing that's the way I'm supposed to go. No. Looks like there's supposed to be a path around that way, but... So apparently in the most recent update for Gamma, all these extra entrances up here, golfing, do not work. These are exit only. I only have 2 options to enter aggro from. Right here, or in the military base. You have no other way of going through. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It definitely makes it interesting, but man, am I sketched out by it. And the character use... So it's like Mirage and Apex, but better. Nice. What is that at the end of this tunnel there? Okay, first off. I don't trust that. You know, I have a feeling... Actually, that's not too bad. That gives me a bit better visibility. I see a ladder there. Really? All right, hold on. We're taking that off because it does nothing for me here. What's my rupture res at? 38 will have to do. Definitely want to get this upgraded. Fire res is good. All right. My leg is injured, so I'm slowed right now, which is why I'm waiting to heal up. That's climbing up. So... Fucking hell. Yeah, we'll use this. Head and torso. Arms. Do I have anything for legs? Now, real quick, make anything for legs. But of course not. Well. Let's go ahead and do this. Not what I meant to pull out there. Alright. I'm making a save right here. Okay. What's in there? Hello, buddy. Ow. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Also, interesting how controllers actually throw you now. Before that, it actually didn't throw you, it just, disoriented you and left you in basically the same spot. So that's kind of interesting. I'm a little surprised he didn't die from the full auto gunfire. Yeah, we do need the MRE. I've got this loaded with... yeah, we got it loaded with hollow points.
Уходи, пока цел.
This is a terrible idea. He's literally right there. Okay. I can't get really any closer. Yeah, I can't get closer because of that right there. Alright. Hold on. Let's just try this. Thank you. Fuck you, dude! No one's seeing this shit down here. Hearing it, maybe. No one's seeing me down here. For those who didn't see it, a bandit just reported that I killed a controller. And of course, all it gets a hand. I do not like this. This feels like a massive fucking trap. Alright, I care more about my armor than my helmet, so... let's put that last one there. I kind of hate I used those grenades on that, or tried to use those grenades on the controller, because clearly they did nothing. We'll see. Definitely like this area. Even if I feel like this is a massive, like, kill zone. Alright. Nice artifacts. Weird how they're spawning together like that. But I'll take it. Oh. One moment. Well, I'm contemplating how I'm gonna die here. Just contemplating my death here. I really don't want to have to use my last one, but I probably will need to. I wish ibuprofen was carried in larger amounts, to be honest, by other stalkers. This is nice. More anti-bleed stuff is always good. Let's do this so I can see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so it's fire anomalies. Make the save here. Dead body here. Toscano. Okay. Relatively slow moving. I have a feeling this won't be so easy. Hold on. No? Okay. Alright, you little shits. Alright. Alright, I just fixed that leg. I just fixed my leg. Holy crap. Really? Okay, that's the artifact, or the anomaly up top. Fucking rats.
Надо бы быка проверить.
Alright. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna actually repair my leg here. Here we go. Alright, time to bust out the fence. Alright. Need another MRE. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I thought for a second I saw a body moving from that way. I thought I was going to deal with another controller here. I really hope I'm not. Because this is not the kind of hallway you want to be dealing with one end. Okay, so we could climb up or we could crawl under. Wait a second. Oh, come on! I was like, isn't that the pipe right there? Alright. Oh, that. Okay, I didn't like that. Go ahead and do this. You know what? Let's put that there. Freaking sigh sucker. So did we get hit by the psi field from this thing and that's what caused our character to flinch there? Or was it that? Is my question. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to... I agree, golfing. Okay, so it looks like we may be able to run to the side there. Alright. Barrel nearly just dropped me in the stuff. No. I can see something right there. And wait, Wolfkin, did that play at all? Out of curiosity? If it did, I didn't catch it there. I might have to disable that one. That one worked better when I... because I used to use the preview window. It did? Okay. I'll disable that one. That one doesn't really... I didn't really hear that even. You know, gives me a second to actually catch my breath. From all of you jump scaring me on top of, the game doing so. There we go. That one doesn't really make a noise, and it won't work that well. Oh. Okay. Well... So far, I should not trust this. But other than the controller, this has not been too bad. Alright.
Место хоть есть свободное.
How to get into an underground complex called X18. No! No, I know better with that one golfing. So it's here. But I know better with something that would lock my keyboard. You got... At least for 10 seconds. Maybe 1 or 2 seconds. But even that would be quite a bit. But I know that one would get abused. That would be one of the few I consider using bits for, solely because that would stop people from being able to just like immediately come into the stream and like say like kill an Iron Man run or in some other kind of game like kill like if be fine with that in other games, but definitely not this one. But it definitely wouldn't be 10 seconds. It'd be like 2 or 3. Just because I feel like that would be a much better balance. I'll give it to you. That's a good little jaunt there. Or a good little you know, jingle. I think I have to go this way. Oh, I don't like that. Hey, look! Something similar to the elephant's foot. I'm probably dead now. No. No radiation to speak of here. So many stashes down here.